guys' balls shaved or unshaved? The answer to that question is, it is totally up to the partner that you have going down on you. Just because you have free floss does not mean that they want it. In this yeah, right. So, you know, some people may be into curl hair, some people aren't. Talk it out. Also, don't use a straight razor. Clippers are totally perfect in this situation. All right, second question. How many orgasms is it possible for a woman to have in one session?
Endless amounts.
Infinite. And he knows from perspective.
42.
I second it.
She gets down, huh? You know what's up? Escort.
I was going to congratulate you, but I guess not. Okay. So, Jordan Thomas Hatch is correct. It is totally limitless. Eventually, they get to...
That's what she told me.
Who was it? Jim. There's a guy in my face. So yeah, it is totally limitless. Eventually you start to lose feeling after orgasm for a little bit, but the actual record for a female orgasm in one session is 222.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
They have this thing every year called Shut up! They have this thing every year called a masturbate-a-thon, and this chick diddled herself 222 times in one session. Wow. So, big ups to her. Okay, so this is where Jamie comes in. My next question is... I'm really pretty, respect me. Okay, so my next question is, where is the clitoris? So for this... I've made a vagiagram.
So that's what it looks like.
This is what it looks like. Okay, so one of the weird things about dudes is that they seem to have trouble finding the clit. And if I can tell you that it's not that difficult, it's not that difficult. So this is where you put your penis, or your strap on, or whatever. This is where I put my penis. And there's okay, so you've got the glands of the clitoris, which is actually the part that you want to stimulate. That's best for women up to the age of 30. That's how 90% of women achieve orgasm, is through clitoral stimulation. The part that men have problem with is the clitoral hood, which is actually the female equivalent of the male foreskin. You kind of got to push it back, which is totally fine. Get in there, do your business. Now, my second question goes right along with this, and it is the G-spot real? And the question is, yes, it totally is. The G-spot is actually located inside the vaginal entrance. Anybody who enjoys lady parts? 2 fingers, right like this, right in, and make like a beckoning come hither. The female G-spot is about the size of a quarter. The tissue is a little bit rougher, and this is interesting, as women lose estrogen when they get older, it makes it easier to find the G-spot, and it makes it easier to get off that. The G-spot is actually what we call female ejaculation, which, you know, interesting fact. So, any ladies over 30 in here? Yeah? Raise your hands, come on. Maybe post-surgery, I don't know. Okay, last question. How should I respond if somebody calls me a dirty little slut when having sex for the first time with that person? It's signed Laurel Isles, whatever. And the answer to that question is, that's totally okay. Some people like rough sex. He probably shouldn't have done it the first time. You need to be able to talk with that. Just because he's calling you that doesn't mean that he actually thinks that you are. He just wants to get off harder than he normally would without saying it.
Amen.